CLUBavision in the Mediterranean.
Well, here goes. We've just landed. This is where it all kicks off. Travelled out this month to that small Mediterranean island that has had such a profound and enduring effect on UK club culture. It all started out here back in '87 with the likes of Danny Rampling, Paul Oakenfold and Nicky Holloway, who discovered the Balearic spirit. A decade later, and what we want to find out now, is the island still going strong? Well, after 17 years of going to and fro from the island, there's not a better person than Alan Warman to give me my own personal tour. Alan Warman's also responsible for Divine Productions, and can I just stick that there, a decade of Ibiza. He's left it purposely here, like, plug it, legs.
I've got to get the plug in, haven't I? It has gone gold, so there you go, get it in your shops.
Right, so where are we going then, Alan?
We're going to go to Privilege, we're going to go to Amnesia, we're going to go to Las Dalias, to the hippie market. Where else?
Ibiza Town.
Ibiza Town, of course. We're going to go down to Pikes, where all the famous people are. So
let's go cruising.
Are hosting. The capacity of the club is 2,000 people with 9 exclusive bars. But one thing I will say is early hours in the morning, one thing you've got to check out. Right, in the centre of the club, there's a lower dance floor and jets of water just fill it up into a whirlpool of fun.
Feel in my mind, I gotta let go, I got to unwind. I need a good time, I need to find love.
Here, the public relations manager from Es Paradis. He's going to give us the rundown on the history, basically, at Es Paradis. How you doing?
Very well, thank you, sir.
I'm very well, thank you. So, what is the history behind Es Paradis? When did it open? That's what we want to know.
24 years ago we opened. It's one of the oldest nightclubs on the island. Only one older. It's the best looking. What else can I tell you?
Well, let's talk about the decor. I mean, it's absolutely
Roman
amazing.
Style. We've got columns, fountains, grapevines, birds, trees.
What do you mean birds? Like
birds.
What, flying around?
Flying around.
I didn't see any.
Real live birds. If you come in the day when there's no music, you can hear them singing.
Why is it one of the best clubs on the island? Why is it different from the rest?
Why is it different? You've only got to look. I think it starts on the door. If you look around at the door behind us.
That's all new as well, actually, isn't it?
Brand new this year, yeah. The whole effect, you know, it's luxury from the minute you walk in. You get greeted by a good-looking doorman, very friendly, and it's...
Good-looking doorman?
Well, I think they're all right, yeah.
Oh, really?
I've seen one or two of them. You know, it's a friendly, the whole feeling of the place is luxury, and it's one of the best clubs on the island. The music's great, the sound system's perfect. You could
Brilliant.
more.
Okay, well, I'm going to come find you later, because I hear he's the man with the drinks tickets.
Nice.
Hello, everyone in England.
When was the first year Clockwork come out here?
94.
And?
19.
What?
94.
1994. And where did we do it? Were we always done Es Paradis?
Always done Es Paradis. We think it has the best atmosphere on the island.
Why?
I don't know, it just has...
Crowd?
I don't know, I've got to finish my last figure. No, it just
You're
is...
too slow.
Crowd. Atmosphere. We just basically think that's the way we've survived doing RB for the last 4 years, because it's been of the atmosphere. It's just absolutely amazing. And that's what we take back to England with us in the summer.
What kind of DJs have we got here? Do you get English DJs or do you have Spanish?
All English DJs, all English DJs.
What clubs out here actually capture the spirit of Ibiza?
I would personally say that it was more. Paradise is more San Antonio, bass is more English percentage, and somewhere like Coup and Pasha have the element of the total, like everyone from Europe, English, Italian.
Where do you go when you got your night off?
I'll finish again. English, Italian, Spanish, Germans. That's
Larry Bananas.
That's what the Balearic vibe is all about. Everyone dances together, not just totally English. That is not Balearic. That's what Pasha's all about, and that's what a lot of people still believe, that Pasha is really a Balearic kind of club.
Okay, so how do you promote the night here?
Flyers, posters.
Flying's actually illegal over here though, isn't it?
It is indeed. They're actually going to try and pass a law. Everyone was quite scared a little while ago, whereas if anyone got caught giving out a single flyer, a single PR, giving out a single flyer, would have actually received a £2,500 fine. And we've got about 30 PRs working for us, who actually take around about 2,000 to 3,000 flyers each morning.
But
so 30 PRs times by 2,000 times by £2,500, it's quite a lot of money.
Right, so have any of them been nicked?
No, not this time. They all do go, whoa.
Who ends up paying it though, the club or
The
yourself?
club has actually paid the fines in previous years, but the new law's not come out yet. But if it does, there's ways of getting around it, so it ain't going to be that much of a problem.
Landed?
About 4 hours ago.
I've been here a few days.
Have you? Where you been playing?
I played at Manumission, at Space and at Sundance. And we're here in
Sundance?
the surroundings of Paradise.
What was Sundance like? I've heard quite a lot about that.
It was being a sort of a radio DJ.
You wasn't here.
How about that?
Wasn't it?
Sorry. All right, Rolf Harris. Being a radio DJ as well as a club DJ, it gave me an opportunity to get on the mic and tell some of my terrible jokes.
What's the plan of action for the next week?
I'm here doing the Cafe Del Mar album launch for Manifesto.
Okay. Who mixed that?
Jose Padilla. And that's on Friday night. We're doing it with Radio 1.
Are we DJing down there?
I'm going home tomorrow, actually. I'm coming back on Sunday. It's kind of home for the weekend.
Are you back for Space and Manumission?
No, next week I'm doing Miss Moneypenny's.
Cool.
Yeah, very cool.
Very cool.
Whoa.
So we staying here all night?
Yeah, see what happens.
I mean, Jules, you've been out here years after year. Like, what club really captures the Ibiza spirit for you?
I suppose it would have to be Pasha, just because it's so Spanish. I think that it's nice to go to a club where there's a real international vibe. But having said that, El Divino, which Moneypenny's has started doing this year, has become like a really, really good club. It's sort of, on the one hand, you get like kind of racing drivers and Euro hangouters, plus you get the kind of English ravers. And it's nice to capture that old spirit of Ibiza where you've got like a totally international sort of vibe going on.
What brings you out to Ibiza this year?
Well, we've come for about 5 years, and I met Victoria here last year, and I like the place, I like the atmosphere.
What's it like working for Danny?
Interesting. He's mad. He's completely mad, but he's a really nice bloke. It's all right. It's good, yeah.
As a PR, what is your day-to-day job? What do you have to do?
We have to meet about 1 o'clock to get our flyers, and we write them all out, and then we get sent different areas, and basically go along the beach, the town.
So an actual relationship here blossomed.
Yeah.
A meeting in Ibiza.
A holiday romance, yeah.
Fantastic. So what we come to Ibiza for? Sun, sand, sex? Partying.
Yeah, the best clubs in the world are in Ibiza. That's what everyone told me, and that's what I came here for, and that's what I found.
One night, we're coming out of this place, we get outside, and there's this bloke standing in the middle of the street. And we're like, what's he doing? And he's shouting, and he's shouting. We're going, what's he shouting? So we went over and he's going, get your giant inflatable llamas! Come and get your giant inflatable llamas! Completely serious, totally serious. He's going, there's a really good market for them out here in Ibiza. It's a mad place. Inflatable llamas, everyone wants them. Trying to sell them, we had nothing there. We were just like...
What about the music?
Music is brilliant. Some of the best DJs in the world.
What clubs do we like out here?
Space.
Space.
Sunday morning, definitely.
He lives in some little room off a balcony, an apartment. He goes travelling in the hills every day. He goes on these benders for like 3 days at a time, and then comes back
Ibiza. You up for getting at it?
Oh yes, definitely.
Get your giant inflatable llamas! Come and get your giant inflatable llamas!
What's so good about space?
Well, it's great. It's
It's outside and it's light and the
yours,
people, you
yeah.
get some more foreigners in space than you do in San Antonio.
Aren't you hot in what you got on?
Very, but it's a Galliano jacket and I love it. And that's the first
Oh,
time.
oh, oh. Do you want to pick up that name you just dropped?
A Galliano, Machino trousers.
Get your giant inflatable llamas! Come and get your giant inflatable llamas!
Eh?
Matches your hair.
How much? Yeah, that was only...
I said it matches your hair, not a hat. So what's the men like out here this year?
Not good, not good.
Not good?
They're all piss heads, all of them.
What beaches do we hang out on?
I don't know, I've not seen sunlight yet.
So where are we girls from?
Newcastle.
God, lots of talent in Ibiza this year. So what are you going to be doing in your next week?
Tomorrow is Thursday, we have Cream at Amnesia. Then Friday we have Roger Sanchez at Pasha.
So you've done your research then?
Oh yes, definitely, I know where I'm going.
So we're going to come back to Ibiza next year?
yeah, I think so. I mean, we've got reasons to come back for one reason or another. So yeah, I like it.
Well, what's the reason then?
Well, I mean, I bought a boat so I can have a bit of fun during the day as well as the night.
Will you be coming back next year?
Should be.
All right, good to talk to you.
Right, very nice.
Well, we're in San Antonio at the moment, and you can get the boats just over here to Calabasa and Calaconta. If you want some of the other beaches, you have to go around the outside of the island.
Person to talk to about a decade of Ibiza. Brandon, tell me about it.
10 years old. Amazing.
Really? You've been here since 1990, haven't you?
1990, all them years, yeah.
So how have things changed? Drastically.
Yeah, well, not really. I mean, it's still the most hedonistic place in the world.
What's your best club out here? Your favourite, the most
My favourite
beautiful?
club was Space, obviously, with me and Alex, P, who's soon to be a dad, lucky bugger. And
So when's your turn then, Brandon?
if you give me 2 minutes, I'm nipping up the beach in a minute, see if I can knock one out.
Oh, he's very quick, isn't he? Okay, talking about a decade of Ibiza, you mixed a compilation album with
Nicky
Alex.
and Alex, yeah. It's gone really well, done 110,000 copies side here, which makes it gold. And
Fantastic.
Fantastic, top-tastic, mate.
Yeah.
I got here on Monday night.
Brandon's rubbing off on me.
I went to Manumission, Amnesia, Space.
Oh, right.
So
So he has checked out the island already.
I did check it out. The only one I couldn't get to was Pasha because I couldn't find it. Was he drunk?
Oh, really?
No, it's not
Have we had any memorable experiences this holiday?
Not this holiday. Oh, yeah, this holiday.
Tell me about any then.
Oh, well, this holiday I got barred from Bar M again.
What do you mean again?
I get barred every year from Bar M.
Why?
Because I'm such a pain in the arse. I've done some crazy things on this island, I tell you. We've skidded down the street on chairs in thunderstorms in the middle of the West End when everyone was hiding. I mean, climbed up the front of apartment blocks, all sorts of total mad things.
Sounds crazy! Apart from all the magnificent clubs on this island, there's also some really cool bars. I'm here at the Savannah, which is situated in San Antonio, right next to Cafe Del Mar and Mambo's, where thousands and thousands of people from all corners of the world come here to watch the most beautiful sunsets.
Well, it's called Privilege now. It was formerly called Co.
Oh, yeah.
It's been Privilege the last 2 years.
It's where you hold your parties, isn't it?
Indeed, I do. For this year and last year, I've held parties there.
I'm Brazilian. With this name, I'm from Brazil. We start on 78, this club. I'm running it for about 20 years. During many years was open air. The whole place was open air. But the law made we make close. But we start very, very small. If you see the size of my dance floor on 78, it was, I think, 2 meters, the diameter, 3 meters, not more. It's here downstairs, it's steel, there are the columns, and I keep it. And it was difficult to fill it, you know, because it was a big swimming pool, and the small bar and this small dance floor. When it started the house movement and acid house and all this, we had here a few friends. English was Tommy Mac, Alan, Steve Strange, the guy from the WAG Club. They come in holidays in Ibiza. And I remember we made one fashion show with boy fashion. And that was the first party with promoters after we start, because to try to help our Mondays, because it was the worst day of the week. And now it's the most successful with Manumission. It's very important to keep our personality, and that's what Alan is trying to do with Divine also. More and more, we are trying to make it using the promoters, but with the DJs, but making the party big. If you don't disturb, you can do anything in this place.
One of the biggest clubs in the world with a capacity of 8,000 people. The club is situated in San Rafael. Tonight, Divine Productions take control with the battle of DJs, with Italy versus England. So all I can say is let's hope we win. From Alex's party here, but he does not speak the lingo, so we have a few problems. How are you, Alex?
Very well, very well.
Okay, do you come to Ibiza a lot?
Yes, Ibiza I like very much.
Why?
Because people is crazy, enjoy the island.
Are you crazy?
A little.
What will you be playing?
With Franco Moiraghi, is my friend in Italy, and the other two guys, residents here in Privilege.
What is your favorite club?
In Ibiza? Here, Pacha and Amnesia.
Do you play in Pasha and Amnesia?
I hope nextly.
Okay, well, good to talk to you.
Okay, thank you very much.
I'm an entertainer for Air Tours.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, I'll do a bit of flying, a bit of posting, everything. I'll say to everyone, I'm the top Joey for Divine. But
Joey?
No one seems to know what I mean by top Joey.
Well, explain to everyone.
Well, what he means is, I'll do a bit of this, a bit of that. When Alan wants to wake me up, he says, go down the road, get him a bit of food. If I have to do flying, I'll do that. If I do posting, I'll do that.
So he does a bit of this and a bit of that. What are the best beaches?
The best beaches, Calabasa, Salinas. Salinas is the longest beach in Ibiza. Beautiful beach.
Salinas, but I like every kind of beach. The important thing is girl in beach. Without
lots of girls nude, that's why.
It's possible.
In Salinas is Spanish, but it has a German partition. That's the nudist side of it.
Right, so they're going to nick all the sunbeds before anyone gets down there.
Yeah, they got the towels out, Colin Black label, they're there.
At 8 o'clock in the morning.
Exactly.
We've got Mark James here, the resident at CLU. How you doing?
I'm fine. Only me!
What you got to say for yourself, Alan?
I'm silly as a bag of peanuts and twice as nutty.
So what's the muscle merry dance then?
The V dance. Trade dance.
It's a trade dance. It's a trade dance. When you go down the stairs in trade, when you walk in here, everybody's doing this little dance.
Ibiza is the highlands, is the island of girls.
I'm from Suffolk.
I take it you've been living here for quite a while then?
Yeah, 3.5 months. So
3.5 months. First year?
First year here.
Coming back?
Possibly, not too sure.
So how long have you been out here, Mark?
Since the start of June.
The first year?
Well, no, I've been coming out for about the last 5 years.
How's it going down here tonight?
It can always be better, can it?
We dancing down here?
Yeah, well, actually, we're doing PR for Divine down here tonight on the Thursday Night Privilege, and we've been parading for Ibiza town tonight, all dressed up.
Are we fans of Tony DeVito?
We are top boys. He is the man. He's the god. We worship him.
Come on then, show us a bit of dancing, girls. Come on. Oi! Shall I have a go? No, I don't think so. What's good about Privilege?
And the people, every kind of people is here.
Have we seen any nice ones?
Oh, there's quite a few floating around, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Have we had any like little romances?
Oh, I've got a boyfriend.
Has she?
Yeah, she has. I've got two, actually.
How many romances we had then?
None whatsoever.
You're such a liar.
I'm in love with my girlfriend back at home.
It's my first time in Ibiza, actually, but basically it's a scene that's made for clubbing.
You're right into that banging hard music, aren't we?
Harder it is, mate, harder it is. They shut your face!
So how are you going to make it better the next time then?
Try harder.
Where's your tan? You go out raving all night, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm out all night. I don't
Sleep
work
all
very
day.
much. Yeah, exactly.
Let's hear a story about Alan Woolman.
There's a stories about last year and this year. Every Friday morning last year, they came in our room and woke us up with a hose pipe. Just cleaned us all with a hose. And this year, they threw a bucket of water over me.
That's funny.
Ha ha.
How much do they pay you out here? Is it just as much as back home?
Have a vodka Red Bull, please.
Well?
And a large one.
Well, I ain't been well since the 70s.
Why?
Well, it's obvious, isn't it?
I drink all the time. Red Bull and vodka, that's the magic drink.
We usually work during the day doing the beaches, and then at night we go clubbing. We go to Pasha, Ed's Paradise on a Wednesday, El Dorino, Miss Moneypenny's on a Tuesday.
So where are we off to later then, Alan?
Well, I'm getting mad. Are you coming?
No, I'm already mad.
You got to be a big name to get on out here.
Mucho guapa.
So what do you do? How do you make your club good? What do you put in it? Apart from your dancers, I've already interviewed them.
If it's not busy, I'll run around as much as I can and make it look busy.
He is a space cadet. He's going strong, isn't he?
A long way from the Camden Palace.
Oh, well, a very long way from the Camden Palace. How are we enjoying Ibiza?
Oh, it's always good fun over here. Yeah, good atmosphere. Never changes. It's first time at Privilege nights.
Ibiza's quite a gay-orientated thing, so do you change your style when you play to gay people?
Yeah, very much so, especially like trade in London, like it's like my residency.
Because you're quite known for trade, aren't you?
Yeah, it's well hard. You come to Ibiza, it's a little bit more party. Each club you play, you have to assess each time you go as to whether it's a harder crowd. So I think it's really important to be able to adapt and change your set.
The harder, the better.
I know.
Do you agree with that?
Oh yeah, definitely.
What's the beach that you've been chilling out
at? Salinas. Been a bit busy this week though. If you not noticed, like too many people. So we've been driving around, finding some like little alcoves, really nice, doing a bit of snorkeling.
So actually, what does Ibiza mean to you?
Well, I think it is the ultimate party place, isn't it? It's so set up with all the clubs for clubbers, but there's also another side to Ibiza a lot of people don't realise. You can get out there.
This is what I want to know about. A lot of people don't know about this, so tell me, Tony.
There are some wicked beaches. You can go snorkeling.
Where? What are the beaches called?
I ain't telling you.
Oh, come on, we want to know!
There's one called Calabasa, and it's like really quiet. It's a bit rocky, a bit sandy, and you can go snorkeling and you can see fish like this big. It's just amazing, really.
And the water real clear blue.
That's right. Oh, it's totally so clean. And also the food over here, the restaurants, some of the restaurants are absolutely brilliant.
What's your favourite restaurant? I mean, I've been to Sacapella, the monastery restaurant.
Yeah, that's one of them. My favourite one is in old Ibiza town called La Ventana. Wicked.
Tune in, turn on, drop out.
Ooh, I'm living in ecstasy.
It's quite expensive. I think it's about £100 a night, something like that, for a room.
God, stop coming here for 2 weeks.
Well, it's not for your regular tourists. It's for you, the rich and famous, and I had to put a couple of DJs in here last year, and it cost me an arm and a leg. Right, here we are. We're at the reception of Pikes. We can show you a few photographs of some of these famous people. It's a shot of George Michael they did the video for Club Tropicana from Miami.
Did they film it here?
Yeah, they filmed it at Pikes.
It's very young there, isn't it?
It's been since 1973. I've done parties personally there since about 91.
Of course.
World famous Mad Mondays.
And it was a house or something on the island?
It was a little finca. The old Spanish houses on this island are called fincas. It started off in a really tiny little house. It's just grown and grown and grown and grown. We're outside Space, not my favourite club in the world, but it's the sort of place where people go when they want to carry on clubbing. It's the after hours club.
Radio 1 have come out here for their second year to the most popular dance music destination, giving different on-location live broadcasts. Kicking the Radio 1 weekend into action is Pete Tong coming live from Cafe Del Mar. Also Danny Raplin doing his love groove thing down at Mambo's. They've also teamed up with Cream for the Essential Mix, and also Dave Pearce's overnight dance party down at Amnesia. Hughes from Cream. Hello, Darren.
Hello there, darling. How
How
are
you
you?
doing? I'm all right, thank you. So,
Don't lie to these people. You were out last night dancing with me till 7 o'clock in the morning.
well, what's Ibiza all about?
Dancing till 7 o'clock in the morning, at least.
Well, I can tell a few stories about you on the balcony with these t-shirts on. Darren, how's Cream been going out here? Well, Cream was good last night.
Yeah, it's been excellent. It's been an excellent summer so far, to say the truth. There's a real different vibe out here this year compared to last year. Last year, I think, was a kind of everyone took a step back and took a breather, and this year,
just going
really,
full on.
Yeah, it's incredible, man. I mean, if I'm just talking about it on a numbers level, numbers are up 50%. You know.
What about the competition this year? Is there much?
I think without a doubt, Manumission is still obviously, you know, taking the roof off, you know, in terms of the competition. But what Manumission are often theatre, I suppose, and as long as Cream's the best club night on the island, that's
You're
what I'm looking
happy?
for, yeah.
The celebration of 10 years of Acid House. Talk to me about it.
Well, obviously with Paul Oakenfold being our resident and his history with the place, you know, I suppose one of the founding fathers of Acid House in 80s, you know, when he was out here with Danny and everybody, it was a logical decision to get him out here, you know.
Recovered from last night, Luke?
I'm still out from last night, actually, but I'm going to try and recover tomorrow, I think. But,
You're not going home tomorrow?
I'm going home tomorrow, and then I'm coming back again on Monday to do a manifesto party.
Wicked. Talking about manifesto.
Yes, darling.
Tell me about it.
I've got a present here for you, Lise.
Have you, Luke? What is it?
It's the Cafe Del Mar album on Manifesto.
Tell me about the album. Have you compiled it?
With Jose Padilla, who's the resident here at Cafe Del Mar. And it's the fourth one in the series, and everyone says it's the best, and I think it's the best. But
Well, you would, wouldn't you?
It's really good. No, it's very good.
So what tip is it on? Is it a real mellow thing?
It's Ibiza vibe, Cafe Del Mar. It's just as it's always been. It's just trying to make it a bit more modern now, you know. Oh yeah, here we go.
I've hooked up with a Spanish DJ, Jose Padilla. How are you?
I'm okay, a bit stressed and sweaty, but I'm okay, yeah.
Why are you stressed?
Look at this, you have to be stressed with all this around you, you know.
It's going mad, isn't it?
I have to be on live on half an hour, play some records.
You're going to be playing, aren't you? You're the resident here as well?
Yeah, I am, yeah.
So how is Cafe Del Mar this summer?
Well, like a bit more crazy than the last few summers, but you know, we're still here.
Are you only a resident here? Do you play at some of the clubs?
Yeah, I play all over the world, yeah.
All over the world?
Yeah.
Being a Spanish DJ and all that, how do you feel about English DJs coming over on your territory?
It's okay, it's cool. I always say some of my best friends are English DJs, and I was one of the first person who brought guest English DJs into this island. My thing is now it's a bit over the top, it's a bit too much.
Well, you once said that Latin DJs are more expressive, and what do you mean by that?
No, it's a different story, it's a different way of seeing music, because we're not in a formula, we don't follow a formula, we follow more the heart. And
Teach me some Spanish, go on.
Déjame $1 million.
Déjame
$1 million, por favor.
Well, what does that mean?
Lend me $1 million, please.
Hola, ¿cómo está?
Bien, ¿tú?
Ah, she speaks Spanish.
Not really.
What are you doing? You got the London Records party tonight, haven't you?
Yeah, El Divino, myself, Pete Tong, and Stretch and Vern DJing.
Fantastic. It's also 10 years of Acid House out here as well, isn't it?
Yeah, well, 10 years for some. I was here 12 years ago, mate.
Oh, really? So come on then, tell us how Ibiza's changed.
The change is just more to the masses, I think. I still think it's really, really refreshing, you know. It's opening new doors all the time to new people, and it just keeps it alive, and I think that's brilliant. I'm not in any way upset about that at all. But it really influenced my career, really, Ibiza. That's what made me think, yeah, DJ and record industry, blah, blah, blah.
Being a DJ, do you think it's good for a DJ to come out and play in Ibiza?
Yeah, absolutely. It's like an advertising campaign coming out to Ibiza, really. If you come out here and you play the right clubs, ultimately you are seeing the wealth of British clubland out here, DJs, record industry, puntership, just everything. I think you just really cover it well out here.
Lisa, are we going to be loud tonight?
Loud and large, love.
Wicked. Good talking to you.
And you. See you later.
See you later. Look what I've just found. Steve and Ricky from the Space Brothers, Shakra and and Lustro. So guys, what are you doing out in Ibiza?
Just work, purely business.
Yeah. You guys have like produced and made loads of records, and no.
No, you got the wrong guys.
No, it's completely place over there.
Stop lying.
You must be mistaking us for someone else.
Well, what's it like when you hear one of your records in like a club like CLU? There's 10,000 people just rocking to it.
It's awful.
It's awful.
Awful.
Well, usually they all walk over to the bar and like start getting drinks, and it's quite upsetting.
When we were in Manumission on Monday, most of them sat down. It was a bit depressing.
How long are we out for?
We're out for a week, and we're coming back next week with our man over there from Manifesto promote the new Space Brothers record.
Then we've got an album to make with Chakra, so we're only going to come out for the last 3 months of the season here.
Yeah, we're really.
So what do we like about Ibiza, apart from vodka and orange?
Well, we like vodka and orange. We
love that girl Lulu I met the other night.
Was she nice?
She was very nice.
Was she good?
Was she good? She wasn't horrible. She
was horrible.
I love her.
Listen,
So who have you pulled then?
You're very attached.
No one. Keep away.
Why not?
Don't get too close.
Why not? Very insecure.
Okay, so where are you going tonight? You going out?
Steve doesn't like women.
Where are you going?
El Divino's.
So why don't you like being interviewed?
Lulu had a go at me about it.
Who's this Lulu character?
Oh, you don't want to meet Lulu.
Hello, Pete.
Hello, darling.
We meet again.
I know. You're out of order as usual.
I'm out of order. What have I done now?
No, just misbehaving.
You've been out in the sun today. Oh, look at the lobster.
I know. First day blues.
So how did it go tonight?
Very sweaty, very hot. Very
Was you
full on,
nervous?
actually. No, I wasn't nervous. It was just so. It was actually. Intimidating was the wrong word, but it was just I couldn't hear myself speak. The first sort of few links into the show. I was so enthusiastic. Last year, everyone was sort of milling around, curious, sort of standing at a distance, sort of going, what's going on here then? This year, they were like right up, ramming at your face.
What sort of set did you play? The usual?
It's just usual. It's a radio show, remember? It's not really meant to be a live gig, so just sort of broad variety. Tried to fit in sort of classic tunes from the last 10 years, because it is the sort of 10th year anniversary when it all kicked off. When you look back at what people said was great 10 years ago, what was great 10 years ago was the fact they hadn't been here before. And that's what's great for the people that haven't been here before. When they first come here, that first year, the second year, just the whole discovery process is what actually turns people on. So it's only, it's obviously, people are going to say, sorry, you just caught me, I just fell off stage. No, people are going to say when they've been here 4 or 5 years running that, these, new people have taken over and it's not as good when we were here.
So come on, Pete, tell me about the album, the new album.
I said it's yellow. It's yellow.
Where did you say that then?
Before, when the battery ran out.
All right.
Because this is the second take. It's showbiz.
So how is the album doing?
It's out next week, so we'll find out. I mean, reaction's been really, really good. All the shops want to take loads of them, so just go out and buy it.
So you're going to give me one then?
Yeah, I'll give you one later.
How's Oh, really? Are you off to the London Records party tonight? You playing there?
I'm playing there, Central Selection Party, with Lisa Loud, Stretch and Vern, El Divino, which everyone says is like the place to be and the place to go. A little bit smaller than, the coup and the Amnesia and everything. A bit more personable.
Isn't that's nice?
Probably
it's more intimate.
Sweaty. More intimate, more nooks and crannies.
So are we going to go and party then?
We are. It's going to be fun. All right.
Well, isn't it nice to see Pete come out of his shell and be like, do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
A chicken.
With all the things you say.
Hello, I'm at the exclusive El Divino. Tonight we've got the FFRR party here with DJs like Pete Tong and Lisa Loud. It's a continuation of Cafe Del Mar, the Radio 1 production. So come on, I think we should go and check it out.
Yeah.
this year?
El Divino's.
What's your opinion of Ibiza?
I love it, I really do.
Why?
People are nice. Well, everything's nice. I've seen the old island and I've seen different sides of it, what a lot of people don't see.
So we found any talent out here?
Not yet. No, not at all. There's nothing out here at all.
Do you work here or do you normally dress like that?
I normally dress like this.
My name's Biko, ex-Club UK DJ, now at Space, although it could be a vicious rumour at the moment, and I'm now out for a good time.
So where are you girls from?
Essex, Billericay.
Essex girls?
Yeah.
What really captures the spirit of Ibiza for you?
I think the Spanish make it. When you go to the clubs and they're having a good time, everybody else is having a good time. The English do it anyway, but to see them doing it in the sunshine.
What do you think of the Radio 1 thing?
I think I missed it.
What's the best beach out here?
Salinas, definitely.
What do you think of Spanish DJs like Alfredo and PP?
The one for me is Carlos Diaz, although he's not really Spanish, he's Argentinian, but the Spanish guy would be Reche.
I've been coming out here for 5 years, and this year's got to be the worst.
So what are you doing down here?
Modelling.
For?
Chanel.
You wished. Give us a real night of a DJ's night out.
DJ's night out in front of the TV with Sega.
Oh, how interesting.
Just parties, isn't it? It's party day and night.
What's your favourite club then?
It's Paradise.
Yeah, and I like this one as well. Yeah.
It's Paradise and El Divino's. Well, what's so special about those clubs?
Because we know the promoters.
Are you on holiday here?
No.
Why is it different this year?
We've picked the wrong time to come. I think August is just too busy and it's just too full of not the club people that we're used to, and it's just not as good. It's
to be quite honest, a lot of people come out for the closing, don't they?
Yeah, and the opening.
Yeah.
And the opening. Is that where you come out last year?
Well, we came out in May for the opening parties and then came back out in July, and then that was better.
When are you going home? Or aren't you?
Don't know yet.
Are you going to be coming back next year then?
Yeah, we have to really, don't we?
Yeah.
Every time I close my eyes, I see your face. Every time I close my
eyes. This is the hippie market. So where exactly are we at?
We're actually in Las Dalias.
Which
is miles away.
Yeah, miles away, that's what I know.
There's two markets on the island. There's one here on a Saturday, and there's another one on a Wednesday down at Escanar.
So what's the difference?
Well, the Escanar is much larger. This is for more crafts and more stuff like that.
So this is Ibiza town,
That's the old town up there, and which can have a little drive.
Old town, what's so special about that?
Well, the old town is, there's quite a lot of gays up in the old town, a lot of nice restaurants, and it's like an old. There's a lot of like an old castle. There's actually a lot of gypsies live up there as well. There's actually like a horrible part to it as well.
And there's some really good clothes and shoe shops around here. Where are they?
This is the start of it, right around here, all the way around this area. There's great shopping. They've got designer shops, and they've also got the sort of stuff they make themselves as well. That's obviously a little bit better because you probably won't get it anywhere else. If you're hungry, this is the place to be, because it's the croissant shows where you come after Pash or something like that and get a croissant and coffee, and it's pretty nice. Chill out bar. Now we're getting the almond. Someone's got the almond.
Welcome to Mambo's, to everyone. Special to you, and
Mambo's, Radio 1 are broadcasting live with Danny Ramplin doing his Love Groove thing and Alfredo. You own Mambo's?
Yes, I own Mambo. I love the bar and I love everybody who can here.
He just loves everyone. And you are?
I'm Miguel. I'm the manager from Mambo and working for him. I love everyone too as well.
I love everyone too. So you girls on holiday then?
Yeah.
Are you enjoying Ibiza?
Yeah, a lot. Yeah, no, it's been here a week. Been to Amnesia, Cream, Mambo, Manumission. So yeah, it's been a good laugh.
So you're on holiday out here?
No, I'm working.
Oh, not another worker.
Yes, indeed.
Where are you working?
Manumission and Privilege on a Friday. It's called Fantastica.
So what would you do? You don't perform in the sex shows or anything, do you?
Oh, no. I'm what is known as crowd control.
Why have you come out to Ibiza, of all places?
For the clubs.
For the music, the madness.
And the sun, of course.
And the boys.
Oh yeah. Best place, isn't it? Everything's going for Ibiza. It's brilliant over here. It's the best clubbing place ever.
I mean, everyone's down here tonight and it's really cool, isn't it?
My mother said to me, I'm a very lucky man, but I have very people working for me. All the best DJs in the world love to play here, and we treat everybody like kings, that is all.
It's just I've never been in a club where there's been like 10,000 people going as nuts as they were. And there's a point when he stopped the music, said broadcasting back to Britain, and then put on Bar Starter, and I've never seen a place go as nuts as that.
There's a lot of people coming down here, so pre-clubbing bar. I mean, is it important to have a big name DJ here?
Yes, because all the British boys and
They wanna
girls,
see
they
it.
love that. They love to see them. They love here, and then everybody can hear.
You girls look like you're out here to have a good time. So from start to finish, tell me about what you're going to be doing tonight.
Tonight we're just going down the West End, but we've been to like Es Paradis and Chaos, so it's been a really good night.
But who am I? I don't know. You don't get the decor, you don't get the glamour, you don't get the scene.
Yeah, we've been to Es Paradis as well and really enjoyed that, didn't we? Getting wet and
Did you?
everything. Yeah.
Did you actually jump in and get wet?
Yeah, we got pushed under, but you're not supposed to.
Fair play, girls. Is it your first year out here?
Yeah.
You're going to be coming back?
Yeah, next year. In May
Really?
This time, yeah, in May this time, so I get longer out here.
Just come out, have a good time and have a bit of fun and that, you know what I mean? And basically have it in Ibiza.
What are they like this year?
There's quite a few nice ones actually.
He's hardcore.
Every time I close my eyes.
So Alex, what brought you to Ibiza?
Well, I first came along with a couple of promoters at the late 80s, and you know, we had some fun with those guys. And fortunately, I was one of the first English DJs to play alongside Pippi at the legendary Coup Club, and it was then open air. Now they've all got roofs on all the clubs, and it started to rain and bolts of thunder and lightning at kind of 4 in the morning. And as it got light, we saw this grey sky, appear behind the palm trees and everything at the back of the club. And I remember mixing.
How scary! Isn't he a good storyteller?
I remember mixing across 3 decks and looking up and seeing Grace Jones on top of a podium, like dancing naked in the rain. You remember that, yeah?
Ospanda Balletto, so many people.
George, also on that night, I think George Michael's Airboy George, and several other, Bridget Nielsen, Mick Clark.
And basically now you've hooked up with Alfredo and Danny Rampin and put Authentico Ibiza together, haven't you? Tell me about the album.
Absolutely. I mean, the whole idea behind the island is to represent the authentic side of the island, because we feel that there's a lot of inferior products which claim to be involved with Ibiza and really aren't. So the whole idea and the whole concept is about the original vibe. Not old records, new fresh material, but it's the Balearic feeling. As Pippi always says, Balearic is a feeling, and we hope that we've captured it on that album.
Tell me about your mix. What sort of tip is it on?
What kind of music, or what the hell I'm gonna say? If the most difficult thing to talk about, you're gonna realize is music. Because what can I tell about music with words?
Well, you can
sing, but I don't know how to do it.
Okay, people, tell me about your mix.
Yeah, my mix is I introduce my new records on it. They call it Revelation. My favorite record of the summer is Free by Ultra Nate.
So how did you, Alex, and PP and Danny Rampin all come together to put the album together?
It was an Alex Cole idea, and he asked us at the beginning of this summer to do. It's so difficult to speak in English now.
You're doing very well.
All right, and where we've been.
PP, I mean, you've been out here for many, many years. What's been your favourite club to play at?
Of course, Pasha. It's the most experience that I have heard in my life.
What's your favourite club?
Space.
Why? Because there's no roof?
No, I play inside in Space.
So how do you think Ibiza's changed? I mean, you don't get them sort of celebrities out here partying anymore, do you? It's just gone commercial.
No, that's not true. You do get the celebrities, but you don't see them so much in the nightclubs. You may see them surface sometimes at Pasha, they appear, whatever. But if you hang in the right bars and whatever, and the restaurants, you'll find them.
So where's the right bars and the restaurants then, Alex?
Well, that would be telling.
Tonight we're here at Amnesia, the club famous for the legendary phone parties with a capacity of 5,000 people. And tonight, Cream are in association with Radio 1. How you doing?
I'm fine, how are you?
I'm all right, thanks. Oh, listen, not being funny, has anyone got a pedestal?
Pedestal? Tiptoes.
So what are you doing out here?
I'm DJing in about 25 minutes.
Okay, so we better make it short and sweet then. So what sort of set are we going to be playing tonight then?
Well, I've got half an hour on the Radio 1, so I'm going to play a few new stuff, a bit of acetate pressure. And, yeah, just party time, man. Last set, party time.
What do we love about Ibiza, Paul?
What do we love about Ibiza?
Because you was here last year, wasn't you?
I mean, for the clubs, I mean, I don't think there's anywhere in the world that you can have like an island with like the amount of clubs and the decor and the amount of people you actually get in them. It's a unique place and, you know, it's worth coming to.
Who are you out with, Paul?
Just a couple of friends.
Yeah? Go and play a wicked set and I'll see you later.
See you on the dance floor.
Hello!
Adios, amigos.
So guys, where are we from?
Liverpool.
Liverpool. You look pretty hot, girl. You've been dancing?
Yes, just a little bit.
That's a bit of a hot outfit to be dancing in, isn't it?
I know, I'm not very pleased because I do dance like a mad person.
I work for Manumission and Clockwork Orange.
What do you do?
Manumission, we have to dress up in a different costume every week, different theme. Last week we were punk rockers. Great fun, it's a laugh.
Hola, are you English?
Yeah, I mean, I speak English, but I'm originally from Zaire.
I do the same as I do the entertainments team, Clockwork Orange, flyer in and anything else that anyone gives me.
So where are we working then?
We don't know yet.
You don't know yet? So you're just taking a potluck and hoping someone will employ you?
For the first time tonight, I'm wearing high heels and a PVC outfit, and I'm not.
What do you mean for the first time? Don't you get on high heels normally?
Well, since I've been in Ibiza, I've like been wearing trainers and just shoes that you can dance in properly. And then my cousin came out and she brought me this PVC suit and my high heels as well. So I'm having to wear them, and I'm quite pleased because I do like the outfit very, very much. But unfortunately, it's not conducive to good dancing.
You're on holiday here, so tell me about your day. What'd you do? I mean, did you go down the beach? Then what'd you do?
I went to the beach today and I burnt to a crisp.
You don't? Oh, yes, you do. Sorry.
I do. Yeah, try not to show
Hey,
down
lobster.
the rabbits.
She burnt her buttocks.
Oh, so what are you doing in Ibiza?
Yeah, I'm spending my vacation and I dance at the same time here in Amnesia.
You're on holiday?
Yep.
For how long?
2 weeks.
Having fun?
Yep, definitely.
Are they showing you a good time?
Yeah.
What captures the spirit of Ibiza for you guys?
The nightlife, definitely the nightlife, gotta be. Third year in a row, excellent.
Well, actually, I like Clockwork Orange best on a Wednesday night, but Amnesia Cream on Thursday night is good.
Have we been down to Cafe Del Mar and Mambo's checking Radio 1?
Yesterday, yeah.
Best music, Pasha, definitely, Renaissance or Ministry of Sound.
Personally, for me, the music is the best in Amnesia, yeah.
It used to be Manumission.
But what's happened?
Too extreme, I think, now space.
We've all got the same Balearic vibe.
What do you think of the sex shows?
It's just the same thing being rehashed.
What other clubs do you go to?
Sometimes to Pasha, when I can have a free days because I work like normally 7 days a week here. But
Oh, 7 days a week, no time to play.
yeah, but it's about the music. If the music is okay, then it's all right. No
You're having a good time while you're working.
That's it, yeah.
Okay, you're a pretty funky chick, aren't you? Where do you work?
I don't actually work.
He's just
I'm
kind of
just here
living
for the
here.
summer.
I'm not being funny, right? I've seen you out in the clubs and you're never working. You sure you're a worker?
Well, maybe Monday, that's about it.
There's a few dancing moves.
Yeah?
Come on then, come on.
Pete Tong, he was slamming, weren't he? Yeah, it's really good.
Fantastical. If someone was going to come out and they wanted to go to the best clubs, the best bars, the best restaurants, where would you girls recommend?
I'd recommend go to Manumission because it's absolutely unbelievable. But personally, my favourite is Pasha because it's a beautiful club, classy.
If you can eat lots of pasta and sauce, then
You're there.
I work for Cream as a flyer, and I also work for the Golden Gate at night, a very fashionable pub up the West End. And I did used to fly for Privilege, and I was a dancer for Privilege as well.
You're here to work?
Waiting for Tall Paul to get on his...
I thought you said we're here to pull. Pull what? Well, thank you very much. Now, sling it.
Buenas noches, the Mediterranean.
What does that mean?
CLUBavision, good evening from the Mediterranean.
How did Mambo go?
It was very exciting. At the beginning of the night, it's the first outside broadcast I've done, and
was you nervous?
I was very nervous, yes. Coming in front of people, I'm sitting there in Radio 1 studios, usually with just myself and an assistant, and it was different. It was different.
But you enjoyed it, an experience.
People having food and enjoying themselves, and
well, I was there supporting, and I thought it was good.
It was a different experience. It was good. After 1 hour, I loosened up into it, and the crowd loosened up with me, and yeah, it flowed.
You just loosened up.
It flowed. It was loose, baby. It flowed.
You played here tonight as well, didn't you?
I have, yeah. I've just
you just finished.
stepped away from the decks, yeah.
So
Where were you? Where were you?
I was up here working. So is it all over now? Danny's finished work in Ibiza?
It's all over. Manumission on Monday, and then the record box is closed for 2 weeks. And next week I got the week off here, so I'm going to have a party here. It doesn't feel like I'm in Ibiza at the moment because I've just been working the last 4 nights.
I can appreciate that.
Next week it's Ibiza. Going out to eat, all the things you do on vacation, eating, just lying in the sun.
Favourite restaurant here?
Going to Pasha, Elefante.
Where's that?
Where is that? It's behind Q in San Rafael. Yeah.
Good food?
It's the best restaurant here. Favourite club? El Divino has been very good. Miss Moneypennies and Pasha.
Of course.
Siempre Pasha.
Oh, wicked.
It's always a sexy night in Pasha.
So Eddie, what is your involvement with Radio 1 over here?
Basically, my role here is a kind of concept producer. Is to come up with a concept of how to put on a show here, transmit that back to England, and make it exciting. Make it exciting not only on the ground, but also in the air, back to the UK audience.
Right, so why did you bring Radio 1 and West End Productions over to Ibiza?
Why did I bring them here? I've been coming to the island for a long time, and I saw a potential of Radio 1 getting involved with something that was a very powerful energy from this island. There are a lot of big dance records that get broken from this island. And if Radio 1 are going to get in with the kids, they've got to be where the kids are. In
Ibiza.
We came out here last year, and I said to Radio 1 last year, look, let us go to Ibiza and do Tongi's show from Cafe Del Mar. And Pete was a bit about that, and they said, all right, here's a little budget, go and do it. We come over here, got it together, and the audience figures went through the roof. So when we got back, they went, wow, do it again next year.
The live broadcast, is it through satellite?
Yes, we have a brand new high-spec satellite van here that was driven down from the UK.
Oh, that's that big satellite dish outside.
Yeah. It's like a little ice cream van with a big dish on top of it. Like, you know, double 99 satellite.
So what are your favourite clubs over here, Eddie?
I love Pasha. I think Pasha's very sexy, right? And it's still got a lot of the original Ibiza ingredients in it. I like Amnesia for the energy in here, right? And I like Coup for the sheer madness of the kids diving in the pool like lemons off a cliff.
So what are you going to be doing next year then?
Well, we've got 2 more radio shows we've got to get together, and I'll start a new label next year.
Which is?
I can't tell you.
Oh, come on, Eddie. All right, what sort of tips it on? What sort of music we're going to be putting out?
It'll always be hits, you know, it'll always be hit-bound, it'll always be something to do with dance, you know.
Years. First come here on a Club 18 to 30 holiday, and then started DJing, went into Mambo's, then came here. I spend about 7 months a year here.
So tell me some things about Ibiza.
Well, it's all money, 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 and it used
Money, money, money.
It's all money, money. It never used to be, but it is now. So that's what it's all about. I mean,
What do you mean by that, though?
because a lot of the good parties that could happen out here don't, because they can't afford the big DJs.
What DJ do you respect?
Well, it's funny that Tall Paul's wicked. Brandon Block.
And he's here tonight, isn't he?
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna go and lick up to him now.
What sort of tip are you on? What sort of music do you play?
I don't know. When I've got a Spanish crowd in here, you have to start banging it, because if you don't, it's like in England. If you play music that people don't like, they still sort of dance. But if you don't play the right music to the Spanish, they stop.
They're off.
They just stop. They stop and they just won't dance, and it's so you really got to bang it.
That's all from us. We're checking out from Ibiza. Hope you had as much fun watching it as we did filming it. Not a chance. Anyway, for those who haven't managed to visit Ibiza yet, what are you doing? Where have you been? And take it from me, that was just a taster of what could come. Now I'm going home, back to England. Isn't life a beach? Until next time, adios amigos.
If you don't disturb, you can do anything in this place. You can do anything in this place.